Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and Game Bears. It is time for a new episode of the Super Smash Bros. Playthrough, and today we're going to unlock the last two characters right here on target mode. If y'all remember from the last episode, I did this with the other 7 starter characters, with Link being the only one we had yet to do this with, and there's a reason for this. So a lot of Link's stage over here, you can use his attacks to go through the terrain. Like his forward smash and his aerial attacks can go through the walls. Or you can just do that if you want. Alright, because there are also some targets here that utilize a lot of his tools, like his boomerang or his bombs. Alright, but this platform specifically, I gotta go right over here. It's a little hard to do this. There we go. And now we need to angle his boomerang upward, or instead, you can always come up there and use the spin attack on your own. Now this one over here, you need to use the bomb for, which is a little hard to use compared to later games in my opinion, just because if you try to use it upwards, and I gotta reset. I saw Link felt a little clunky to use in this game, but that's alright. Alright, reset again. I keep trying to jump down there and just, the game doesn't let me sometimes. But anyways, let's try that again. I missed. There we go, got it. It's probably an easier way to get that target, but I don't really care. Hello Aaron, how you doing today? Everything's going just fine, thank you for asking. Alright, this target right over here is really annoying to get. The problem being, I tried to use the bombs and you can see it doesn't go that far. However, we got another solution. Instead, I try to use the boomerang like this and angle it upward. I angle it upward like this. And then, well, you can see it can go through walls as well. You gotta be standing in a very particular spot to make this work. Like this, and if you pass by it, it can hit that target there, but it's a little hard to do. It takes a lot of practice to actually hit that target. So I'm going to save that for last because I might end up dying at one of these targets, so might as well. Thankfully, I don't have to do this in a specific time frame. And what is it that you need me to correct me about? Alright, this one right over here. Let's just get that real fast. So now, as long as I don't fall off the edge like an idiot, I should be able to win this. So we can unlock one of the last few characters we need to get. This might take a while, everyone. Alright, almost got it. There we go. And now time to unlock somebody else. Who is this, you might all be guessing? Why, it's the dynamic understudy himself, Luigi. And he is pretty much the very first clone character besides Jigglypuff. A clone to Mario. He's very similar in terms of Mario's moveset. Only he can jump higher and has a lot less traction when he dashes. I missed. His fireballs also work differently compared to Mario's. I'm gonna try to camp him a bit with my attacks. We've almost got him. Alright, there we go, and that's the third character unlocked. Only one character to go. You can now use Luigi, the eternal understudy, not dynamic understudy. I was wrong. And that's how you unlock Luigi, you doing target mode with all 8 of the original starting characters. Now we're going to show off Luigi real fast before we unlock the last character that we're looking to get. Initially, you're supposed to be able to see that silhouette, but I guess on this emulator I happen to be playing on, it's a silhouette rather than the full 3D model. But let us use Luigi, and show even more that he's just a clone character. And later games will kind of de-clone him, if you will. So let us go to Hyrule Castle. I saw you with Luigi's fireballs. Mario's can bounce off the ground while Luigi's staying in the air, and I think they do just a bit more damage as well. Luigi's also floatier than Mario too, and I think he's slightly lighter. But Luigi's also taller, so that makes him a bit of an easier target. That would also give some of his attacks more range. Now there's one little quirk about his dash attack I want to show that even persists in later games. The last hit on his dash attack has no hitbox, so therefore it can't do any damage. This persists even in melee. As other things like this little down tilt over here does fix knockback, and it'll do the same thing in melee. Alright, a lot of his throws are pretty much the same as Mario's. He has the same up special as Mario as well, however, if you get close to your target, you get a really nice KO move with your opponent, against your opponent. And he has this for every later Smash Bros. Game. And now finally, the green Cyclone, pretty much the same as Mario's down special, at least till Mario gets Flood and Brawl. Other than that, his forward smash is a forward punch just like Mario's. Flare kick just like the one in Super Mario 64 for his down smash, and his up smash still a headbutt attack. And his arrows are pretty much the same as well. And that's pretty much all I can say about Luigi. He's mostly the same as Mario. If you know how to play Mario, you know how to play Luigi. The Luigi in the tier list is one of the worst characters in the game, tied with Link and... yeah, just Link and Jigglypuff, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Mario cannot recover from there. I'm gonna taunt him a bit. I know you can taunt in this game, but I don't have anything mapped for that on my Xbox One controller. Alright, Mario, get over here. And his forward throw just throws him forward like that, which will persist in being his forward throw in later games. And we win. Alright, now it's time to go unlock that final character. For those of you who are familiar with this game, you know who I'm talking about, but some might not. So for this character, you need to make sure you have 3 lives. You need 3 lives for this. You can't have more or less. And you have to do this on normal mode. I'm going to choose Captain Falcon, as I've stated before, of all the characters in this game. He feels the best to play, at least specifically for my playstyle. And we're fighting Link first, as usual. Get off the stage, Link, you're not allowed to be here. And we win that one. Next up, the Yoshi team. Alright, so we're about halfway through this now. Let me get out of the way of that bomb because I don't like him sitting there. Like I always do, try to grab him as much as I can since that easily kills them. And this blue Yoshi is dead. I was about to say that's all that's left, but no. Alright, next up, Fox and Cloud. Goodbye. Captain Falcon's Falcon Punch has much less startup in this game, so it's definitely better for combo enders than in later games, though here it is a bit weaker. Break the target's time. At this stage I tend to have a little trouble with. Now this one I best be careful. I can hit that right there with a forward smash. And looking where all the other targets are, starting with this one. I think the game expects you to use Falcon Kick for that. And for this one, you need an aerial Falcon Punch, though you really need to time it. There we go. Alright, and where's that last target? We gotta go all the way over there. And I'm dead. Sometimes happens. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, we'll get Sonic content eventually. It's only a matter of time. Alright, next up the Mario Brothers. I'm gonna take down Mario next. Try to make this into a 2-on-1 as quickly as possible. Alright, I said I was gonna take out Mario first. I ended up taking out Luigi, but that's okay. It is now a 2-on-1 like I wanted it to be. And down he goes. To a bomb-bomb of all things. And speaking of, as you've seen in the last two episodes and just now, well, not just now, but the last two episodes, fighting Luigi despite having not unlocked him yet, which is supposed to be a hint of the fact that, hey, this guy might be playable. If I were Sakurai, I would have really kept that a secret until after you have unlocked him, but whatever. Venusaur, you're being rude, man. Trying to take as little damage as possible so I don't end up potentially dying. Oh, come on. No, I don't want that to kill. Don't kill me. Did you just taunt? You son of a bitch. Get out of here. Ah, stupid, you died to your own bomb. That's an interesting suggestion. Either that or I could hit it through the wall with either Falcon Punch or the forward kick. Alright, next up, Giant DK. I'm gonna try to do a bunch of damage to him while he's on that platform, and now he's not on it. One thing I've noticed in this game compared to other Smash Bros. Games, this game has a lot of hits done. Like, you'll end up... Like, when you get hit, it becomes kind of hard to recover back from it. Alright, at least this cannon can save me. Like I mentioned. Later Smash Bros. Games will fix that a little bit, just so if you get hit, it doesn't take you a million years to recover back from it, and so you can act again a little sooner. But this game, you gotta kind of deal with that. And because of that, it becomes very easy to get kind of stun-locked into combos, especially in competitive play. Goodbye. That's what you get for punching me. And next up, board the platforms. Alright, this thing over here just allows the platform to go through it. Kinda looks like water or some sort of glass, but that's not what it is. Alright, this stage might take me a little bit to do. Yeah, seriously, not wrong about that. I mean, the only other Smash Bros. Game that has probably a little less, but still more hits done is in Brawl, but that's a discussion for another day. Alright, we need to go this way. We're supposed to Falcon Kick from here. I'm trying to get a good angle, might as well just do it from there. Now, you son of a... Okay. Alright, next up, the Kirby team. And as usual, I'm going to try to throw them, and now we've unlocked 3 characters. Sometimes abilities for the unlockable characters will show up with these guys as well. Get up there. Alright, hammer, just the perfect item that we need. And look at that, we have ourselves a Luigi Kirby. Get over here, man. You stalling for what? Alright, next up, Samus. Now here's the plan. I'm gonna throw her right into the spicy lemonade. Or the soup, whichever one you want to call it. And I missed. Oh, that kills her. Didn't even have to put her into the lemonade. Next up, Metal Mario. Now, strategy as usual, using my up aerial against him while constantly moving around the platform he's standing on, until he's taken enough damage. Yeah, the hammer can be broken, especially the gold hammer in later games. I mean, the best way to deal with it, I'd say, is just run away from your opponent as long as you can until it goes away. Sometimes, the hammer head might even just fall off. I don't think that's a thing in this game. That wasn't until Melee. Yep, he's dead. Alright, race to the finish. As I stated before, I prefer the Melee version of this. Though the Melee version probably would have had wireframes in it, the fighting wireframe team, just like how this is the fighting Polygon team. I am getting comboed by Sandshrew over here. Electric Sandshrew. But anyways, oh my god. And that Polygon is of the final character we have yet to unlock. Ow. Come on, man, let me get through the bumper. I guess I'm... Oh, never mind, I just damage through it. I run away from Kirby, and we have raced to the finish. Alright, next up, the Fighting Polygon team. Still the best of all the multi-fighting teams, even compared to the fan games. We'll never get another fighting team like these guys again. Hey, look at that, there's a Captain Falcon clone. Get out of here. Alright, thankfully these guys can't pick up items, and they're hurting each other. Forgot that they had friendly fire. Alright, might as well stand on these platforms. Keep carrying them as they fall out of the sky. Get over here. It'll happen eventually. I'm just still practicing. Just want to make sure I'm in tip-top shape for it. Oh, they can pick up items. That's not good. Get! That's not good. I only have 1 life left. I gotta make it count. Alright, I'm gonna stand over here until the hammer goes away. That's another viable way of dealing with this. They can't hit each other, too. Get out of here, you piece of shit. Hitmonlee is another Pokemon you can get from the Pokeball. Goodbye. Alright, finally against Master Hand. I've only got 1 life against him, so I better make this count. Alright, he's going to try to hit me with the missile attack to shield it. Can't touch me with that. I hate this attack with a burning passion. It's not as annoying in this game as it is in later games, but still. Alright, here comes the missile attack again. Just shield it. It's the best way to dodge it in this game. You quit moving, dude. Down he goes. Didn't lose my last life. We'll decide on many different events. The next time we do a long, like, Pokemon video, let's say, we can do a bunch of polls if you'd like. I've got quite a few new ideas, too. That being said, that's Cosmo cleared on normal with only 3 lives, and now we'll be able to get the final character that we're missing, provided we can beat him in a fight, which we'll be able to. Hey, it's the man, Masahiro Sakurai himself. He was introduced in Melee. And been in every Smash Bros. Game since. And even in some fan games too, like Super Smash Flash 1. Thank you for playing. Yes, I am #1. Also, I was at 69%. God damn it, I missed it. Anyways, here's the final character that we're missing. Who is it? Who knows? Actually, I know. It's Ness from the Earthbound/Mother series. Which is an RPG series I've been really meaning to play on this channel, actually, but I want to play it more myself first. Alright, he has a lot of very annoying magical attacks, and he's fought on Dreamland, as you can see. I hate that I have to abuse a child, but here we go. I'm kidding, it's just a game. And besides, Ness is really strong anyways. At least in terms of his own canon. Alright, down he goes. That's all 12 characters unlocked. Or all 4 characters, whatever. You can now use the child genius Ness. Now, there's one more thing that I'd like to unlock before we do any special modes. But first off, might as well show off Ness in his different attacks. Who should we fight today? Jigglypuff. Let's go and play as ZBs. Alright, so one of Ness's biggest strengths in this game is his very powerful throws, doing the most damage and knockback of many other throws in this game. Alright, first off, his neutral special is PK Fire. Y'all might be confused, where's PK Flash? Since there are no side specials in this game, PK Fire is his neutral special. When PK Flash will be his neutral special in every game from Melee onward. His down smash and up smash utilize this really weak yo-yo attack. It's always been sucking pretty much every eye. He put me to sleep. She put me to sleep. Alright, and his up special is PK Thunder. Now, unlike Yoshi or Jigglypuff's up special, he can actually recover with this. Though, it's in a way you kinda wouldn't expect. You're gonna have to hit yourself with it. And his down special is called the PSI Magnet. It can attract any energy like projectiles like Samus's neutral special or other PK Fires. And Pikachu's neutral special as well. I think those are the only attacks in this game that are affected by that, weirdly enough. Later games will have way more attacks that utilize that, though. Alright, for Ness's forward smash, he has his bat that he will use in the Mother series. And in later games, starting with Smash 4, if you get a critical hit with it, it'll do a smash sound effect. I'm surprised it took them 4 games to add that in. So they don't have that here, but it's a really, no matter which Smash Bros. Game you're playing, it's a really satisfying sound. Alright, forward air is this little palm attack, which definitely looks a little more spectacular in later games when it has the particle effect. His neutral special is this weird kicking pose. What is that? I don't know. His back air is this side kick that does a hell of a lot of knockback. His down air is this downwards kick he'll have in every later game. And his up aerial is this headbutt attack that he'll have in every game up until Smash Ultimate. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Ness. He is one of the lighter characters in this game as well. The lemonade killed her. Oh, well, that's all 12 characters and all their different attributes. Now, there are a few things I want to mention now that we have all 12 characters. Fun fact, originally there were going to be up to 16 characters in this game, but due to time constraints they were cut. I'll give you all a second to guess which characters for those of you who might not already know. Anybody made their thoughts yet of what characters might be in this game? Hint, most of these characters show up in later games. Anybody got their answers? Just a little few more seconds to have your answers. Alright, well, with that being said, the characters that were originally going to be in this game were Bowser, Mewtwo, Marth, and Meowth, weirdly enough. And Pit was even rumored to be a character in this game, too. All of them except for Meowth being playable characters in later games. Specifically, actually, there's one I'm forgetting. King DDD as well. They were all going to be playable in this game. We could have had up to 18 different characters in this game instead of just 12. Yep, Bowser was going to be playable, King DDD, Marth, Mewtwo, all of them. Heck, if you even look at the ballot for before Melee came out, Bowser is the most wanted character in that game, and that's what happened. Same with Mewtwo, same with Lugia, weirdly enough. Banjo, Kazooie, Snake, characters we'll see in later games. And Meowth was later changed to a Pokeball character in this game. He wasn't a Pokeball character in Melee, but will come back as being a Pokeball character in Brawl and onward. Now there's a few other things. Fun fact, did you know that Final Smashes were originally going to be in this game? That doesn't happen until Brawl. And by extension, had Melee had more development time, perhaps that game could have introduced Final Smashes. And with that being said, a few other things I'd like to mention is Link originally also had a different logo. And we'll go over this when I do the unused video, of course. But his logo, instead of being the Triforce, was originally going to be an upside-down triangle, just as the beta things. And now one more fun fact about this game that I'll also bring up in my unused video. Did you know this game was originally not going to be a Nintendo game or had Nintendo characters in it? It was going to originally be called Dragon King the Fighting Game when Sakurai first made it. There's actually unused screenshots of it, so if y'all want me to put that in the link in the description, I'll find some pictures of them for you. But most of Captain Falcon's moveset is actually based on the scrapped fighting game characters for Dragon King the Fighting Game. But then Sakurai later added in Smash Bros. Characters, not to do any marketing tactics or anything like that, but he added them in. So, you know, the characters using are more recognizable, which was a really, really good move on his part. But I think that's enough for the fun facts, and we can go over that a little bit more in the unused video. There is a thing I'd like to look at. Not options, but data. If we look at characters, each character has their own little bio. Starting off with Mario. Although best known as the mustachioed plumber who battles the Turtle Tribe with his distinct jumping action, this internationally famous hero has also acted as a referee, a driver, and even a doctor. Referee referencing the fact that he was the referee in Punch-Out! A driver, Mario Kart most likely, and Doctor, that being Dr. Mario. He's been linked to Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom for years, but to this day, their true relationship remains a mystery. Yeah, it's not a mystery. I know this game came out in 1999, but that is not a mystery. Even back then, they were kind of lovers. And the games he appears in, or works as it says over here, Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Kart, and Mario Kart 64. Luigi, though often hidden in his older brother's shadow, Mario Shadow. Luigi is in reality very popular, taller than Mario. Luigi also jumps higher. Although he didn't appear in Super Mario 64, in Mario Kart 64 he performed to the best of his ability. For one who seems to always be in the background, he has many fans who eagerly await his appearance. Showing up in Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, and Mario Kart 64. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong and Mario started out as arch rivals, but they've patched things up in recent years. These days, Donkey Kong spends his time searching the jungle for bananas instead of kidnapping beautiful maidens, referencing Pauline. In the past few years, other members of the Kong family have cashed in on DK's fame as well, including his favorite nephew, Diddy Kong. Link! Link is the valiant boy hero of the Legend of Zelda series, in which he fights against the evil Ganon to recover the Triforce. Though his tools may change with each adventure, his strength and righteousness remain constant with his trusty sword and a variety of weapons. He takes adventure head-on. And the games Donkey Kong shows up in, since I forgot that part, Donkey Kong Country, and Mario Kart 64, and for Link, The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and finally The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, which uses that design here, as you can see. Samus Aran is the toughest bounty hunter in the galaxy, using a special suit powered by the technology of the bird people, the Chozos, by the way, which allow her to execute daring acrobatic feats. Samus pursues the airborne lifeform Metroid throughout the universe, showing up in Metroid, Metro 2, The Return of Samus, and Super Metroid. Yoshi is the friendly dinosaur of Yoshi's Island. He began as Mario's partner, but has since built his own identity and now appears in many games. He uses his unique ability to turn whatever he swallows into an egg as his foremost attack. Yoshi comes in a rainbow of colors and are said to have a high IQ from a very early age. Really, I want to see Yoshi get a PhD. Super Mario World, SNES. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Story. Kirby. The 8-inch high Kirby hails from a distant, peaceful star. Like his simplistic appearance, he is an easily understood character. True to his instincts, Kirby eats when he gets hungry, and sleeps as soon as he grows tired. Nevertheless, Kirby remains a formidable opponent. That's a friggin' understatement, as we'll see in later games, but whatever. In addition to his distinct flying and swallowing skills, he also has the ability to copy enemy attacks from every ever-changing action. Kirby's Dreamland, Kirby's Pinball Land, and Kirby Superstar. Fox, following in his dead father's footsteps, James McCloud. As the young leader of Star Fox team, Fox McCloud's piloting of the super high-performance combat ship Airwing of the Lilat system is still fresh in our memories. His one weakness may be his difficulty earning the trust of his teammates, somehow. But whatever, Star Fox and Star Fox 64. Pikachu. For some reason, Pikachu uses his Pokedex entry data. It's weird. Whatever. Pikachu, the mouse Pokemon. Height, 1'4". Weight, 13 pounds. He's lighter than both of my dogs. When several of these Pokemon gather, the electricity could cause lightning storms. Pokedex excerpt. In Pokemon Red and Blue, as it should say there. But for some reason, Jigglypuff doesn't use her Pokedex entry. It's weird. But whatever. Well, technically, Jigglypuff's an it in this game, since genders weren't a thing in Pokemon yet, but whatever. Later games will confirm Jigglypuff is female. The balloon Pokemon with the big round eyes. It sings a soothing melody, sending those that hear it to sleep. When mad, it puffs itself up. As a balloon Pokemon, its body is light, weak, and easy to knock away. Also showing up in Pokemon Red and Blue. Captain Falcon, a regular pilot in the Great Galactic Race F-Zero Grand Prix. Captain Falcon is skilled at collecting prize money, which much about his past remains hidden in shadow. But it's clear that many a villain hold a powerful grudge against him, showing up in F-Zero and F-Zero X. Fun fact about Captain Falcon, he actually has his own anime, for those who might not know, and it shows a lot more about his backstory and whatnot. And finally, Ness. Ness was a seemingly average kid from Onett, but in truth, he was destined for much more. When a strange meteorite landed near his hometown, the little boy with psychic powers set out to save the world. Little has been said for Ness's character, and much remains hidden, showing up in Earthbound and this Ness. And that's it for these guys. And you can look at your versus records, how much you fought other characters, etc. It's a little bare bones, if you will. Going back to versus mode, though, so we can unlock the one thing that we are missing. Because what you're supposed to do is use all 8 of the starting characters as well as all 8 of the different stages, which we did, so what I was trying to unlock hasn't showed up yet, which really annoys me a little. Alright, going back to Dreamland. I might even turn this to one stock match just to make things a little faster. But anyways, let's beat up Link real fast. Goodbye. One thing you can actually do with Kirby, as well, if you want to get rid of his ability, you can taunt, but I literally have no way to taunt. You can do that in every single Smash Bros. Game, in fact. This is the one character I try to refrain from taunting with, just so I don't accidentally lose the ability I want, at least until I've beaten the, mode that I happen to be fighting in. And weirdly enough, speaking of Kirby in this game, as I mentioned in the first episode, he's crowned the second best character in this game after Pikachu, which he falls massively in terms of tier list in later Smash Bros. Games, but that's a discussion for another day. Because, oh boy, how far he's fallen from grace. But anyways, let's change the stock to 1 just to make this faster. Because there's one stage we must unlock, so let's do all this with these guys. And that's the end of this match. Alright, next up, Link. Don't want to get sucked into that tornado, it will blow you away when you're at around 140%, doing 14 damage to you. Alright, there are different colors you can do in this game. Now, I'm not entirely sure how you change colors in this game. And I'm pressing every button I have and nothing's changing colors. But whatever. Going on to Peach's Castle as a normal Mario with Wario's color scheme. Each of the different colors characters will have in these games can be based on something from their home series. The later games will make that a little more apparent. But this one over here, as you can see, I'm using Wario's color scheme. Which at the time, I think Wario kind of already had his own series. Actually, not really, no. He didn't have his own series just yet. That wouldn't happen until, I want to say, 2003 with the Wario Land games. Because the game Wario did appear in with Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. Which is still a Mario game, not a Wario-centric game. I mean, it's the same deal with both Donkey Kong and Yoshi. Where they're both, like, obviously a part of the Mario universe, but they have their own separate series. Yoshi will be next. Yeah, it's got a lot more range in later games for his up smash. In this game, it looks a little crooked, I guess. And you guys don't know this about me, but I used to think when I was little, first playing Melee and Brawl, back in like grade school and elementary school, I always hated using Yoshi and Jigglypuff. I mean, this is the latest Smash Bros. Game I've ever played. Of all the 5 Smash Bros. Games, technically 6 if you count the 2 versions of Smash 4 separately, this is the last Smash Bros. Game I played. So at first for me it was Melee, then Brawl, then Smash 4 Ultimate, and now this one, recently, only a few months ago. Aside from me playing this playthrough for y'all. And Yoshi feels a little better in this game than he does in later games, but that's a discussion for another reason. Same with Jiggly. Well, Jigglypuff feels better in later games than she does in this game, I'd say. Anyways, we already used you guys. Fox next. Because there is one stage we must unlock, and I'm just hurrying this up. Come on, shoot one of them fireballs at me again. Do it. You know you want to. And fun enough, I think this, of all the stages in this game, I think this is the only one that doesn't show up in a later Smash Bros. Game in some sort of... Well, actually, that's not entirely true. Because of Corneria in later games, this is kind of like a precursor to Corneria, but though not in name. Every other stage in this game does show up in some way in a later Smash Bros. Game. This is the only actually, that's not true. This and Planet Zebes both kind of have spiritual successors in Corneria and Brinstar, respectively. But these stages in particular, with these specific names, will not show up in any later games. Some of these stages don't even show up again until Smash Ultimate, like Saffron City. And it's the same case in Melee, too. Melee even has some stages that don't show up in later games. Same with Brawl. But again, discussions for another day. Alright, game set. Well, that unlocked us the stage I'm looking to get. It does not. He just stood there. Goodbye, Jigglypuff. Just die already, you're just delaying the inevitable. There we go. Took a few thunders. Alright, so that didn't unlock what I'm looking to get. So I've already played this with all 8 characters and all 8 stages. Maybe I need to click random. Sometimes the stage is a little annoying to try and get. Let me try clicking random. Let's see if that works. Goodbye. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, if y'all will excuse me, I'm gonna look this up real fast. So I thought I had it right, but I guess I have something wrong here. Oh, that's right. That's how you unlock this stage. I forgot. What you're supposed to do to unlock this stage is play classic mode with all 8 of the original characters, so I think I'm going to save that for the next episode then. So we're just sitting over here for absolutely no reason then. We already did this with 2 characters. And at least you can do it on any difficulty you want, so... I don't know why there's a time here. I'm just realizing. Oh, I know why, for the matches. It doesn't really matter anyways. Most of these matches go by so quickly. But we already did this with Mario, and... just Mario and Pikachu so far, the original 8 characters. So that being said, I think that's what we will do in the next episode. So if y'all enjoyed this and y'all want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the vids you see on screen now, find YouTube, and that bell button for more. I'm going to give a special thank you to everyone for joining me once again for this wonderful video. As well, this video is sponsored by the wonderful people at Debbie. Just hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful and drink order. I recommend the Dragon flavor and consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a subscriber for $6 a month. So, let us end this off with a quick raid for those of you on Twitch. And today, I think we should raid I think we'll raid this guy by the name of Oddjob. Sending your unwavering love and support. Alright, let's do it. He is also playing Super Smash Bros. 64. So, thank you all for watching. Have a terrific day.